Credit every day, and today we're asking one of the big age-old questions. Because when we do a workout, we're looking to generate maximum muscle stimulation and trigger the demand for muscle growth, but we don't want to go too long that we make a negative impact in the gym. So how long should our workouts be? Because it's a tough question. There's so many factors that affect how long we can keep going in the gym. What your goals are, your training, what your conditioning's like, the time of day that you train, what food you had beforehand, what mood you're in. There's so many different ones that affect it. Throughout the whole thing though, we want to get the maximum muscle strain and activation, but without going too long that we're overtraining. When it comes down to it, there's 4 hormones that are at play here. There's your testosterone, which is the signal for protein synthesis. There's growth hormone, which deals with repair and your immune function. There's insulin, which is what transports all your essential amino acids to the muscle. And there's cortisol, which is the bad one. It's like the restrictor that puts the brakes on and is a safety measure to stop you from training too hard. So when we're training in the gym, we're creating stress, we're depleting our glycogen stores, which is our immediate energy, and our lactic acid's building up fast. And when that lactic acid gets up to that threshold, it knocks on and cortisol comes in to put a stop on whatever we're doing. And it's like a restrictor on a car throttle. Basically, it will break down protein and break down muscle to try and fuel and give energy for whatever you're still doing, because your glycogen stores are gone. So we want to get as close to the point of maximum muscle stimulation without triggering cortisol or too much cortisol to cause muscle breakdown and cause overtraining. The longer you've been training though, the longer you've been doing things like cardio, all that's going to improve your aerobic conditioning, your ability to get rid of lactic acid and CO2 out the body, which means you're going to be able to spend longer in the gym, because it will mean more time for that lactic acid to build up to the point where you're overtraining. So one of the major factors is your just time in the gym, allowing you to work out for longer. It's all about quality as well, not just quantity. So make sure you do good compound exercises at the beginning, you're doing good form, good controlled tempo, and not too long or too short between sets. Make sure you're not wasting your time just socializing all the time. I'm guilty of that sometimes. Okay, so how long should we be spending in the gym? I think as a general base point, 45 minutes to an hour is best. Although for me, I'm doing around an hour 15, an hour 20. My rule personally is it depends on the rest time between sets for the workout that I'm doing that day. So if I'm doing an intense workout session with 30-second rest between sets, then my whole workout will be 30 minutes. If I'm doing a minute rest between sets, then it'll be an hour. And if I'm doing like a good heavy minute and a half, 2 minute rest between sets, then it'll be getting on towards an hour and a half. But an hour and a half is the absolute maximum for anyone, I think, even for the advanced players. Because as soon as that leptin gets too high, cortisol starts coming in, you're breaking down protein to try and keep your energy going. So you're basically trying to build up muscle while using muscle, and it's just really going in the opposite direction. The best way I find though is just judge it yourself. You'll come to a point in your workout where you'll just know you're running on fumes. You'll know you're running on low energy and you'll know it's time to stop. And trying to push beyond that point is not going to do you any favours. So for me at this point, I feel pretty depleted. I feel like I've reached the peak of muscle activation, and I feel that any further than that, and I'm just starting to just overdo it. So that'll be it for today, about an hour and 10 minutes. So what works for you? Do you think an hour is too long, too short for you? It's different for everybody. Make a journal, take notes of what you're feeling that day, what you ate that day, how much sleep you had the day before, and record everything, and you can track it and work out the best times for you. From me though, give this video a like, share it, subscribe on Facebook, and I'll see you tomorrow for another workout video.